There he is. Boris's 9-point plan. Typical Boris. Why can't he have 10 points like everybody else? No, he's making cuts, so it's 9. Here he comes. Morning, Mr. Mayor. Thank you very much indeed.
Michael,
Thank
long
you.
time no see.
Well, hello, Richard. Hello. 48 hours to go to polling day. Any politician running in a tight race, and Boris Johnson insists this is a tight race against Gerd Livingstone, no matter how much the polls say he's behind. They're racing around. They want to be seen in as many parts of London as they can. It's not just in Wandsworth for fun or sentimentality. This is one of the Greater London Authority, the GLA seats, which they could lose on Thursday to Labour. Into Poundland. That's one of the shops which really is prospering during this recession. Let's see what he's up to.
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Sorry to bother you.
Okay,
Can I give you that about Thursday? Any chance counting on your support? How about it?
I don't know, we'll see.
Have a think about it.
All right then.
Thank you very much.
We're in quite a modest shopping centre here. You know, when you know where you've got Primark, that's a good basic store, but it's not anybody's idea of a posh store. Quite close to Poundland. Boris is trying to look here for ordinary voters, not people who went to Eton.
Well done, Wandsworth, on your continuing economical government of this borough. It's something that we've emulated in City Hall, and in case I forgot to mention it, we will. Did I say we're going to deliver a 10% cut in council tax?
Haven't said it yet.
Over the next 4 years, we will govern London so efficiently that we can not only deliver the improvements that I've described, we can also deliver a 10% cut in people's council tax. Thank you very much.
He doesn't actually mean council tax by 10%, he means the mayor's share of it, what's known as the mayor's precept. So don't expect a 10% cut in your bill, but Boris wants to cut it. Cut costs, also cut services perhaps.
Hi, Wandsworth.
Okay, let's go. You've got to keep up with these guys. Cunning attempt to shake us off there, did you see that? We go to the station in this, are we? Is that the deal?
I think we are going. Yes.
Yeah, can you switch off? Yeah, okay, good man. Not allowed to film on the bus, but I was reminiscing to the mayor about
He was circling around like a sort of like a bird of prey onto the point, which was Ted was meant to lose the 1970 election but didn't.
Whereas you were meant to win this one, and who knows? Okay, we got to go. He's catching this train in order to get out to Bexley on the other side of South London to do a turn and to appear live on the BBC Politics show at lunchtime. It's all campaigning, it all reaches voters. They've got a few minutes to kill before they catch their train to Bexley, so the theory is they're just going to run down to the Cut. That's the street behind us. It's where the Old Vic and the Young Vic theatres are. It's interesting to observe that when Boris isn't in performance mode, isn't in canvassing mode, a lot of people miss him completely in the street. It's only when he's sort of being Boris that people smile and get their cameras out.
We're just getting the tube there.
Yeah, all we're doing is getting on the tube. I'm going back to Waterloo. Oh, sorry, I'm late.
We're all late. Okay, never mind.
Some London voters can resist the Johnson charisma. I'm late, she said. Ever read The Spoils of Poynton? Wonderful thriller.
No, I haven't. What else? England, they're England.
Very good bookshop. Look.
It is very good. I read Portrait of a Lady. Have you read Portrait of a Lady?
Of course.
Because normally it takes a lot of guts for me to get to the end of something like Portrait of a Lady, but I did. I thought it was... Yeah. Let's have a look. No.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Sure. Blimey, look at that. You see? £3 for...
Okay, good.
Come on.
Mayor loses election after wasting time in bookshop. It could be the turning point of this campaign. We're now walking through the Cut, a bit of light canvassing there, a bit of light book buying. Three short stories by Henry James, and I've got no mandate. Now we're going to go to Waterloo East Station and catch the train to Bexley to see the mayor do a bit more canvassing. It's the Shard.
The fact is, even in 2 years' time, or less, 50% of the people who now don't like it will think it's good.
You're talking about the Eiffel Tower, aren't you? Which was hated by the
and
Guardian
then
reading classes of its day in Paris.
In 5 years' time, 80% of the people now don't like it.
That depends upon the bigger economic picture, what happens to this city, what happens to financial services, what happens to European financial services, what happens to the Eurozone.
Are you having? Are you pulling?
No,
are you
I'm
coming?
not.
I mean, is this some sort of
No,
Guardian leader
it
conference?
isn't. It's a big show-off building,
This...
and it looks wonderful. Well, it would if we couldn't see it. Sometimes people make bad mistakes. Property is full of bust property developers. I'm just catching up on this morning's Guardian. We're definitely in Bexleyheath, which is in southeast London, just out beyond Greenwich. A pretty solid Tory territory. I think I'm right in saying Ted Heath used to be the MP around here.
People say, "Am I different from the Conservative Party? Am I different from the government?" You know, to get to the heart of your question, and the answer is, well, yes, in the sense that I will go into battle.
You swearing on the radio yesterday, David Cameron in the Commons. Bit of an anger management problem?
Can you pretend to like me for 2 seconds? Thank you. Phone number if you want, mate. All right. Thank you. I'll be voting for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're not going to take her number?
Thank you.
This lady likes your robust language.
I do, yes.
Does she?
Do you regret your remarks yesterday that were recorded?
If he uses that sort of language, that he is a person for the common man, right, would you expect Cameron to swear?
Boris, I'm on my bike.
Boris can be himself, and people can relate to him. I've been to a couple of his meetings, and he doesn't get faced by much. He makes people feel good about themselves.
Do you want to take London backwards to the high taxing, outer London borough ignoring, taxpayer funded Chateau Neuf du Pape swilling regime of bendy bus fetishes? Do you want to take London forward with a tax efficient, cost effective administration that respects the outer boroughs of this city and looks after Bexley? Yes! That's what I want. That's what I'm standing for. Thank you very much, everyone.
I don't know where Boris gets some of these phrases.
Thank you very much, so I can count on your support on Thursday.
What's it all about?
It's about the election for Mayor of London on Thursday. That fellow
really
Boris.
think they're going to do us any good?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter
I don't know.
who it is.
Do you know who that fellow is? Can you see it from here?
No?
He's the natural blonde. It's Boris Johnson, the Mayor.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'd like to shake his hand.
Oh, you think he's all right, do you?
I do.
Funny that, you see.
In
Why is
some
that? You're tough on these politicians. Then when I tell you it's Boris, you cheer up a bit. Now, what's that about? You tell me.
I don't know.
He makes a lot of people smile. He cheers them up. And in politics, if you have that talent, it's a rare talent, then you ought to bottle it because the other politicians would like to buy it. Boris, for better or for worse, has got it.